rip, I really liked the movie. Like it was good. It was entertaining. I think I already said it, but like they had a lot of good like sudden moments that just kind of just happened like out of nowhere. Where like a lot of movies, and it's not like a bad thing or a good thing, but like a lot of movies kind of build tension and then like deliver. There were a lot of times where it's like something just like boom happened out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like there was no like build up for it, and I kind of like that because especially for like the sake of us like having a reaction to it, like it just jumped right into something crazy happening. So it was cool to have that aspect of it. But yeah, I liked it in general. It was a good movie, entertaining, pretty solid story. The characters were really good. The arcs and how things kind of panned out.
This movie went exponentially.
Yeah.
It
They said you forgot we A24, right? Hey.
I don't know. It's just like obviously like I mean everything sort of has like its sort of like theme and message behind it, but like the way stuff was set up was like what did you bring Austin Butler in for? To do what? Like
To take the wife away.
That whole like little subplot. I don't know where I thought it was gonna go, but I think maybe too that's the thing with this is like so many things kept happening, and maybe in the back of my mind just knowing like maybe it's like 824 some weird shit's gonna happen at some point.
Yeah.
But it could have went anywhere, I guess. The Antifa or whatever, like that jet. Obviously, it played into like the whole him having a gunfight and stuff. But the whole time I was watching, I was like, "Damn, what are they gonna do with this?
Yeah.
Like, where is this gonna go?" And I was kind of thinking about it the whole time, because it definitely just it's like all at once it happened. Because the first part of the movie a lot more different.
It had the beginning of it had a lot more depth to it.
Yeah.
Like with the characters and like kind of setting you and what's going on. And then once it ramped up, it was
more of a drama,
yeah.
And then it just turned into like an action movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me it's like 3 different movies.
Right.
Like with the COVID and like all the time period stuff that is happening. But it's really just leading up to like him snapping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's another thing.
Because he's losing his town.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Because even with like I see everything plays its part, like with the bum and the COVID, with the wife and the pedophilia type stuff.
Yeah.
And then obviously like with the Antifa thing, like everything has a point to make, but I think as watching, I was sort of just like, okay, where's this going? Where's this? Because I'm like, with the bum, I'm like, okay, like, how are they going to play this out? Because that in itself seemed like COVID thing was going to be like a huge, like, how are they going to twist this? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he showed up so much too.
Yeah, and then he just killed him.
Yeah.
Because it's a couple of like, so at first I was thinking that, and then I was like, okay, what's this Austin Butler stuff?
Yeah.
And they kind of just fell like to the wayside almost, like they were like second thoughts, to like what ended up happening. And they ended up with a gunfight at the end as the final arc of everything.
Yeah.
Because even like this scene, their tension right here, like there's so much that could have happened,
right?
Especially considering like his wife, right?
Yeah.
And the tension between them and all these kinds of things, and it sort of just kind of like plays second fiddle at the end of everything.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, it was definitely like entertaining.
Yeah, it was cool.
And
I liked it.
It's just those things, and maybe it's just like overthinking, sort of. But definitely, I thought those things were going to go further.
Yeah.
Or be more impactful, sort of.
Yeah.
Especially Austin Butler.
Yeah.
That's just because it was
him being a big name. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think one thing that, and again, like it's not like a bad thing. Like it doesn't change how much I like the movie, but I was enjoying like that whole like investigative process of like, is he gonna get caught? Is he gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was kind of like, damn, like I wanted to see that play out.
Yeah, that's
You know, but because it was interesting, like how like there were moments where he was like too strong on like he was getting upset that they were like
finding stuff.
finding things, and but then there were other times where he was being smart about like, oh yeah, BLM this, and then he's like, yeah, you see the little patch and like, but then oh boy saw the letters, how he wrote the E's, he sprinted out. Oh yeah, he better get caught.
Yeah, the way he ran. Like towards the end of it, it almost like stuff became like cartoonish.
It escalated really fast, and it just like it never stopped.
Yeah,
Like it escalated and just kept going in that direction.
yeah, like it just ramped up so high.
Yeah.
Explosions and gunfights, and it got crazy.
Yeah. Bodies flying, heads getting split open.
The POV.
Yeah.
He came out with a Rambo.
LMG.
Man, with a box of ammunition.
You had to have like a 300 rounds in that thing, boy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of
A lot to take in.
It's a lot to take in.
It's a lot
and
of
it was
things going to. It almost felt like
it was pretty star-studded too.
It's like
a lot of people.
it comes off like if you really wanted to, bro, you could make a multiverse of this movie. The type of shit that they were going on.
Yeah, you
Like,
could.
there was so much information in there.
You could damn near turn this
It's
into some sci-fi type. Like if you want to like go down that route, like it's very easy with the way that they did this movie to be
that's
like,
what I'm saying. Like
skirt.
the beginning of the
Sci-fi.
movie reminds me of like Twilight Zone.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It's just the scene of like the bum walking in, or even like one thing it sort of reminded me of with that is like Us. Kind of, you know how like you see in the beginning the one guy that's just acting like weird,
yeah, like you could tell something's off.
and it's like what the hell, and then later on it ends up being like a whole thing. It felt like like he came in and he was being weird, and yeah, it's just COVID, but it's like okay, what might it felt like something weird was gonna
Yeah, it set the
happen.
tone. That the homeless character was like the tone of
Immediate.
like COVID at the time, like for us, because it's based off of,
That time.
or it's like created off of what we experienced.
Yeah.
Everything, all the news and stuff is
Mm-hmm.
accurate to what happened. Everything he saw on social media. So like they did a lot of research.
Yeah, it was pretty accurate.
Yeah,
When it
it
came
was
to,
like
like,
soup.
They lived
Yeah.
through it, bro.
Well, yeah,
No.
but still to like get all the posts on Twitter correct and like
Yeah.
like all that is like insane how accurate it is.
Mm-hmm.
But it did. He set the tone for the vibe of that
Yeah.
specific portion of it, like that uneasiness, because that's how COVID was. It was like uneasy. Like, how do we?
Nobody knew anything.
Yeah.
And there was so much like in that time frame, and they captured it in this too. Like there was so much tension in every direction, like
Yeah,
racial, political, what people thought of COVID. It's not real. It's happening over there. It's not going to come here. Like there was like people were really saying that. Like,
Yeah.
it's affecting them, and on the East Coast, it has nothing to do with us. Like, bruh, like it's a disease, brother. Like
yeah,
it's a sickness that will spread.
Yeah.
But like people, or even him being in the store, like I don't have to wear. Like if you guys really want to make this, you have to change the law and
Well,
this, that, and
I've been
and
through
it's-
that firsthand.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like working. Like I remember working. I was in retail like at that time, and
Yeah.
that was the whole thing in itself.
mm-hmm.
Like, oh, you can only have X amount of people in the store at the same time, or
That having to ask people to like keep their space.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And then having them wear their masks.
Mhm.
And then even just dealing with people like, you try not to be rude, but they
Mhm.
want to sit here and make jokes, or they say this, or they start talking about these masks. I'm just like, whatever, dude.
You're like, I'm here to
obviously-
get paid, brother. Like,
yeah. Like, obviously, we don't want to wear masks, but it's like,
I don't want
if
to wear
they're-
this shit either, but
like
Yeah,
if they're
but-
telling you and it's safer for others, then
then just wear the mask,
Yeah.
bro. Like, Yeah. So they definitely captured the
Yeah.
Like, brother, I'm
the
inconvenienced as
division.
well.
There was
Yeah.
definitely zero like bias. I feel like on the writing,
Yeah.
whoever wrote this,
Yeah. They
or
showed both.
I'm pretty sure
sides.
it's Ari, but it's like he's just the way I felt when I came out of this movie. It was like he was making fun of all of us.
Mm.
Like he's like exposing all of us how people would flip instantly. Like
Yeah.
the other cop, not the black one, but the white one. He was like, I didn't see color till all this black.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like what? Like, dude, that's your friend. Like, what are you
Yeah.
talking about? And just like other stuff like that, where they show like every aspect of it.
Even
Right.
with the white kid, like
Yeah,
Oh, he
on the other side
immediately.
of it, like
Yeah.
so all of a sudden you love this shit.
yeah. He looked up Angela Davis because of the
Yeah.
girl,
And then
and then
immediately.
like the way people are able to flip like that, and it's
Yeah.
like that was kind of like portrayed perfectly, but also like people holding their ground on certain sides
hmm
was portrayed good.
I mean, even too, like with both of them, I mean, the way they come off is like, I guess him more specifically, Joaquin, because they show him more often. You see kind of more of his side of things, but he was just frustrated, and obviously he has his biases, and he's not a good person, and like you said, they keep it even, but even they show him from the point of just like maybe from his lack of understanding or whatever, maybe, but
Yeah, he
he
doesn't
just
know.
thinks he's helping. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
he genuinely thinks he's making his city better for whatever reason.
He feels like he's losing control of it, and that was like the big thing
The
of
big thing for him.
his character. He lost control of his city
His
or
health.
his town, and
His whole life.
Yeah.
yeah, his wife, like all this stuff was like gone,
Yeah.
and then he didn't help him by slapping him.
He deserved it though.
He slapped the mess out of him.
Twice.
I would say the first time, but the second time, like, damn.
Yeah.
The second time he did it just to prove a point.
He did, the second time was like, okay, I slap you. As a man, you're supposed to be like he was probably waiting for something to come back to him. He's like, oh, nothing? All right, bow again.
Yeah.
If you gonna let me do that to you, I'm gonna slap you again.
But also, he was like a hypocrite too,
yeah.
because
Oh yeah, they showed it because there was times recording, like even his homeboy that was recording didn't have a mask on.
Yeah.
And like he just
Like-
put it on just for the little video
yeah, it was just for
promotion.
the public eye,
Yeah.
because he didn't wear a mask when he was at home with his son, with the other dude.
Yeah.
And then he's telling him, he's like, you can't be seen without a mask because it makes me look bad.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's real. Like there are videos of like politicians and stuff like not abiding by the things that they were setting. Like, hey, you guys have to do this. And then there's videos of them like
But
not doing it.
all the stuff with like him and the other, and Joaquin's wife, I really was like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what
It's no concrete evidence or like,
yeah.
There's really none to take
because
from
I don't
it.
believe Emma Stone, but I don't believe Joaquin Phoenix or
Yeah.
her mom, you know?
Right.
And even what he said, I don't believe him.
Yeah, and we
He
never
looked
find out.
suspicious when he was talking about
Yeah,
it.
he was like, no.
He just seemed like he was
Yeah.
defensive. Like,
Because he's like scared, because that will
It'll hurt
seem
his
like he was
image.
scared that information.
the
would
way
hurt
he
him.
was acting was the same way the black dude was acting.
Like when they accused him.
Yeah. Well, not accused him of like being a killer. But
Oh, when
he was
talking
nervous
about the
about
girl.
Oh, yeah.
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 He was
No, that's
like,
true.
18.
It's sort of that like that hesitant like, oh no,
like
I
you,
swear,
it's like
this
you don't want to answer fully because you're like afraid of what they're gonna do with that information.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to give them as little as possible, but still answer the question. You know what I mean?
like and I think too there's like there's a few things during the movie that are like kind of give you like the parallels of it as it's going on. And with the wife, I'm like, the thing with her is because like Austin Butler, when he came and he's saying like this dude talking about like Bohemian Grove and shit getting like sent out and all this, and he's just kind of like he doesn't even really like believe him. He's like, this is crazy.
He didn't believe in himself.
No.
He said, "I can't believe I'm able to say what happened to me.
But then,
my brain can't process."
Like his wife, she clung to that, to hearing that.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't remember what it was. If she was just looking at his story, because there was an article up at one point on one of the screens about like governors giving their kids away and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if she was just looking up his story because she liked him and like his messaging and stuff. Because she was obviously like watching his stuff consistently.
Yeah.
But like that was something she clung to because she was a victim, right? And like that night when he's talking to her, he's like, I feel like he didn't do it because like it does seem like something like they're just pushing.
Yeah.
You know, and then she goes in the video and she says it wasn't her. I kind of believe her when she's saying that. And I don't know if they talk about her dad or what, but like, because like it seems like she had a conversation with Austin Butler, and he tells her like your dad was a, what word did he use?
You say abuser or
No, it was a different word because he was describing the people that helped him. They were bad people and predators, but they were also like something else. What the other word was, I can't remember. Sort of like implying though that her dad was also like, you know,
One of those
of those kinds of people, where he was a bad person, but he still loved you. And so it makes me think like maybe it was her dad the entire time, and that's why her mom is making up these stories.
That's kind of what I thought.
Because she doesn't want to accept these things.
That's kind of what I thought in the beginning. Like, because even Joaquin's character, like, he was struggling, but he kind of tried to ask her, like, and when they were in the bed, like, did your dad, you mean? And he was like mumbling. Like, it was like,
yeah.
He couldn't like get it out.
Yeah.
But like, that's what he was asking. Like, did your dad do nothing, like something to you? Or
Yeah, and then after
And
he
then
just starts blaming him because it's
Yeah.
an easier
It's
scapegoat.
easiest. Yeah. His brain switched on to like what would help him.
yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like the mom sort of did the same thing.
Like, she didn't want to come to terms with it.
Yeah.
So it was easier to make up a lie.
I feel like this movie has so many pieces.
There's a lot that
Where-
went into it, yeah.
Like a lot of stuff doesn't go anywhere, but it's like how it connects to everything else. So you have to like sit there and put it together, kind of, because everything is easy to kind of like. To me, like just off first watch, everything is easy to see why they have it, and what they're trying to say. But I guess the thing that's hard for me is like, why put it all together?
Yeah, this movie's like a perfect candidate to watch like one of those deep dive videos on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like somebody that takes the time to like analyze everything and just like watch like a 20-minute, 30-minute video about it.
Yeah. Because it's like everything in sections I can see.
Yeah.
And like I understand, but I'm just like, you know, from the director point of view, why did you choose to put all of these things the way that you did?
Mm-hmm.
And like, for you, like, why do they tie together in that way? Because obviously everything that this person is putting together is like,
For a reason.
Ari Aster didn't just sit here and throw shit in for no reason. Like,
No.
Just let's do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You know what I mean?
Especially not with this cast. Like,
Yeah.
you gonna come hard when you got a cast like this.
I think the only thing that didn't make sense to me, maybe because I just don't understand it, is the ending with the like power plant or whatever it is, the energy thing.
Yeah, that.
Well, I think that's another message too. A lot of things are, they're saying that like a certain side of people think that like, especially I guess here in California, it's a big thing here in California. Like people hate Newsom because they're saying he's doing this and doing that and all this electrical power and like alternative energy. They don't like, and they think that like governments are sort of pushing it, like they're like essentially like getting paid off to push these things and these.
That's
things.
what was happening with Pedro.
Yeah,
That dude.
that's
Yeah, because like in that video, he was like, "This is what you need to focus on. Like, stop focusing on the sheriff."
Yeah, and then because the mom was kind of like a conspiracist, she easily got bought in with that dude because he was technically the mayor.
Right.
After he died. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she was the one to speak for him because he
Because he can't. Yeah.
can't speak.
Yeah, that makes sense. That was one of those things that like they kind of showed early on, and you don't hear about it at all until the very
Yeah.
end.
It was like in a meeting, and then when they were talking, sitting down.
Yeah.
But there was signs though
Around, there
like,
were.
you could
Yeah.
see,
Magikarp.
but you're not really paying attention. Like I didn't pay attention to that in the first
Yeah.
watch. Like I was just like kind of focusing on Walking Phoenix's like arc the whole time.
Psyche. Yeah.
I think that's more so like talking about just how, big da da da, big blah blah blah, big pharma,
Big pharma. Yeah.
like our government taking money from certain industries and pushing it in certain directions.
Mm-hmm.
Because like the way he saw it was like, this is a small little town, kind of like your sort of classic little town. We don't need
Yeah. I mean,
all this extra stuff.
they had
Yeah,
3 officers.
literally.
Yeah.
And that was another thing that I kind of speculated on because all his he said like, how are all your officers like dying and like leaving and like whatever.
Yeah.
So I was thinking because he knows how to kill people, like
Mhm.
You think he was killing them?
potentially.
I think they were
Maybe.
just leaving, like the way stuff was going.
And he's so quick to frame somebody,
Yeah.
So like I don't remember the exact words of what they were talking about or like how they died or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just like in my head when he started killing people, I was like, what if he?
I don't even think they said that they died. It's just because
It was like a mystery almost.
when Pedro's asking Joaquin like, how are you gonna like run this town? You can't even run your thing. Like, you can't even keep officers here.
Some of them died,
Maybe I don't remember.
but I forgot how.
Well, they don't really say it.
One for fentanyl overdose,
Damn.
and he said no, it was like it happened like
Yeah.
accidentally.
Yeah. He could have been offing people. I mean, he killed a few.
Cause like a fentanyl overdose is an easy way to like
Right off.
frame
Like, yeah.
officer dying,
Mm-hmm.
because they're out on the field and
Yeah.
they ran into it,
Yeah.
So that's what kind of got me thinking
Yeah.
a little bit, so he could have more control. Maybe like they were like, I don't know. It's far fetched, but I that was like in the back of my head for a
Yeah.
split second. I think my favorite part of the movie is from when he from when he gets slapped
Mm-hmm.
to when he gets stabbed.
Yeah.
When it's
That was a good-
action movie.
That was a good portion of it. Yeah.
Like I was like, I love this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. I definitely watch this again,
Yeah,
especially because there was so much in it.
that's why I needed to put it for here, because I knew you guys would react,
Yeah.
especially to Pedro getting dropped.
Dropped, bro. And that was a shot, boy.
I didn't expect that.
Mm-mm.
It didn't feel
That's
like
what I
that
said,
kind
like,
of movie.
This movie
No.
had like at least 4 or 5 different things that happened so sudden.
Like I definitely thought it was gonna be both of them till the end.
Yeah.
And then, something happened, but definitely didn't think he just became a murderer.
I think we definitely gotta watch Bo is Afraid now.
I was afraid, yeah.
We'll have to come earlier though.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Ratings? I go 4. I liked it. It was a 4. It's a 4 for me. 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5.
I don't know. I think maybe like a 3.5.
After my first watch, I would have gave it a 3, but it's been brewing in my brain. I think a 4. I think maybe the section that I was saying alone, a 4.
Yeah. That was a really good section.
But like, I think it's because I'm not very like political, so I kind of just like, I'm okay like with the first part. But it's kind of necessary
Yeah, it's
to
just
build up to.
to set the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it and it's good. I think I just feel like loose ends to me, at least on the first watch. Like some of the stuff that happened, like kind of the stuff I already all mentioned, but it just felt like they were just doing things and then they didn't go nowhere.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe if I watch it again and tie things together better,
Yeah.
Specifically Austin
from
Butler.
having a second,
Yeah.
second viewpoint, I guess. Maybe to go up, but I think just off of first watch, it just seemed like there was a lot that wasn't fully tied in all the way,
Yeah.
or like went somewhere and then just left it, and nothing ever happened with it.
Right.
Like him just shooting the bomb all of a sudden was like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, it's a 4. Like the acting was really good. The way it was shot, like really good. I think the story was cool. And then I don't know, like I think that I tend to like enjoy movies more when, I mean, we watch movies all the time and like we enjoy watching movies. And when you watch so many movies, you can kind of, and we've done it a bunch of times where we know what's going to happen. We say it and then it happens. But I like those sudden things that just happen where it just catches you off guard. Like I like that.
Yeah.
Like when he got shot, it genuinely caught me off guard. I was like, whoa. Like what? I did not see that coming.
In the theater, everyone was like, whoa.
Yeah. I like that. It gives me a little hit of dope, a little dopamine rush.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that was crazy. Or
Seeing you react to that, I was like, oh, I need to see that.
yeah, like I enjoy when movies do that. And it is fun to like predict things and then it actually happens. But when they catch you off guard, I like when movies do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think maybe 2 for me. Why it's at like a 3.5. So I'm not saying like the second half that I didn't like it, but I feel like when it's both of them together, it just was. It's such a huge jump and shift that it takes. It's like jarring almost to the point where maybe that's another reason why like I feel like cohesion of the movie is sort of off to me. Because it's not that I didn't enjoy this part or that part, but just like as a whole, it just felt weird because it felt cartoony. Like once it started getting like too much because of how the rest of the movie was. So that part I think threw me off a little bit. Because when he just starts, man, a secret agent all of a sudden. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? This man said, bro, because I was like joking. I was like
about the
joking.
armory?
Bro. Yes. And then he goes in and he comes out and he's literally.
I swear I saw we both said
Just
like,
spraying.
no, he about to come out. I was like, he about to come out with hell shit.
Yeah.
I think too, I'll add one more thing is that sequence, first time watching it, I was thinking because like you said, they had clone trooper aim or stormtrooper aim. It felt like they were leading him.
Like fucking with him.
Yeah,
Like
messing
they were
with
like trying to get him into a trap.
get him
almost.
into
Yeah.
a certain spot so he could like, I don't know, like lose his position or something.
Right.
Or like make him look like a bad person or whatever.
That would have made sense. If
Like that's what I
That's probably what they were trying to do.
That's
maybe.
what I thought they were doing, like missing on purpose so they could get him back into his town. Because like they easily shot the taxi driver. How they missed the mom? You know, like there were certain things where I was like, how are they missing?
Yeah, I mean that could make sense because I mean, how did Michael get out into the boonies? You know what I mean? With the truck just over there, like how'd they get him out there? Like obviously they probably broke him out.
His ass,
Yeah, but still, like just the thought of them like orchestrating something, like it could make sense that they were trying to lure him into
that would
something.
have for sure made sense because that's kind of like the whole thing is to orchestrate
Like to frame stuff.
and make things seem, you know, 'cause
Like
that
they're
was
very
that was
well.
like a whole thing in real life.
They're very well
With the
thought out.
riots, when the riots would happen,
Yeah.
they'd be like, why are all these police-looking dudes like? Why are they throwing bricks into windows?
They're just amping it.
And like,
Shit is peaceful, and all of a sudden these guys are throwing bricks in windows.
and they had them boys flew over in a PJ.
Yeah.
Like these ain't no regular.
See, but even that scene was like, It's just
But
the shift of the like mood of it,
they were flying
because they really pulled up
like
like
some
the
mob
evil
bosses.
villains.
He was smoking.
Even the
You don't see
music,
him.
yeah, you don't see
The way
it.
it was filmed, like
It felt like it was a different movie.
yeah,
Like it felt like it low-key felt like it was like some Tarantino esque. Like
Yeah.
towards the end, that's how all the violence was starting to go.
Yeah.
Like,
like seeing the plane and then getting into the plane and them zooming in to the mask all the way to it was just a black screen. It was like, nah, this is some
they filmed it like it was the next Bond villain and shit.
yeah.
Huh.
But I don't know. That's it.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Alrighty, everyone. That was our reaction to Eddington. Overall, good reviews.
Yeah,
A
solid.
little mixed from Carlos, but yeah, overall entertaining watch
For sure.
for sure. Let us know what you thought of it in the comments below, and hit the like button, subscribe to see more content. Peace.